So just about set and towing the slab here, Mike Messina. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And the batter now, Tim Raines. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Ricky Henderson on the ground to short, could be two. Over to Jackie to get one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Turner now. That one way inside.
This is one of those situations
Ball one,
the
no
infielders
strike.
have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Yep, that ball went out.
Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. Two on, one out. Ripped to short. Slings to first in time. Digging in, Ozzie Smith. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score two. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And they lead by two.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's going to be Richie Sexson on the ground. To first, and that's the third out. And we're back. And here is Jackie Robinson. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. They get the out on Robinson. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. All right, Sengi, let's chat about team names in the GBL. They're a little different than what we're used to.
Well, we don't have a team called the Pinheads in Major League Baseball, that's for sure.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now the third baseman. Pinheads is a good one, but don't forget about the singers, the whales, and the lemurs.
That's inside.
Where else in the world can you find a whale squaring off with a lemur?
Ball,
Just another example of why the GBL rules.
Check swing, and that's a ball. And a foul ball. Sale delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Sale ready. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Matt Strom takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes Max Muncy. And that's
inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Strike.
Swings through that one.
Well, pretty clear to me.
One ball,
He was trying to go
two
deep
strikes.
right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. On to first. One up, one down. And now the right fielder, Jackson Merrill. Just
Off the plate,
missed.
ball one.
Gets him to chase after that one.
One
This guy's
ball,
got
one
such
strike.
a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Green settles under it. Squeezes it. And there's two away. Two down, base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. Up the middle, Volpe. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning, now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side, Contreras. Handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second. Here is J.D. Martinez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Line to left, and there's a hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now this is in the air down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball at the belt and fires. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Fought off foul. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Devin Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number one. Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Robinson tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Trey Turner at the plate. A single and a run scored and a walk. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Riley Green. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Logan O'Hoppe, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Off the plate inside. 1-1. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. Just off the outside edge. 1 out, bases empty. Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Jackie Robinson. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. Jansen fires. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. 2-0 your final here. Greetings from Singer Stadium in beautiful Seoul, South Korea. The show brings you. So coming into the game now on defense, Manuel Margot. He'll be patrolling center field. And now it's going to be Tim Raines. First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one becomes property of the beast.
Yes, sir.
The game leaves the yard. And that gives them a lead.
Way to start.
It's 1-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Ricky Henderson. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And the 1-0. Headed down the line. Renfroe on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Poor guy. You know he's trying to help out his pitcher, but he's clearly out of position and commits an error right there. I'm sure he's looking over to his skipper and saying, "Give me some help, man. Get me out of here."
Trey Turner stands in now and watches strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
Ricky
in there.
dives back in. Henderson gets his lead at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Cameron Meisner, the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And here's the first baseman, Richie Sexton. Runner takes off for third. Hit weakly on the ground. And he's safe at first. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Back now at Singer Stadium. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Chris Sale. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, you know, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
And a count 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Manuel Margot up to the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. That's inside.
That's inside.
1 out, base is empty. That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. The other way, and a base hit.
Well, I
Well, patience and
almost
discipline
snagged that
paid off
shit
right
out of
there
the
as he
air.
got into an advantage count.
Almost.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Man at first, one away. Got him. Now 2 out. Richie Palacios will hit next. First offering, and it just misses.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
I got 1 ball, 1
Margot,
strike.
the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. Swing and a miss. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Keenan Middleton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Max Muncy, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Next offering is downstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. William Contreras getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
Good God.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out. So a man at first. Here's Jason Hayward. Outside with a breaking ball. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. New pitcher on here, Jason Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, the batter now, number 6, and fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And now it's even up.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Caught him looking for the K. So 2 down now, and here is Tim Raines. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in the dirt. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball.
Well, he
2
knows
strikes.
they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand
2
the zone.
balls,
He's
2
capable of
strikes.
going out there and doing damage with it.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Chases the fastball up the
What am
ladder,
I doing?
struck him out. Back here in Seoul. And now it's Joey Gallo. Bautista back to work.
Ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Andres Chaparro. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. And there's
Ball
a ball.
2.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Struck him out looking. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Good pitch
0-2
right
the
there.
count.
Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swings and misses. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tommy Canley. Henderson leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and the leadoff man aboard.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Turner stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, called strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. What?
Ricky runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner goes again. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second. And now the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. Runners on the move. And there's a foul ball. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out.
Don't be surprised, to ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. 1 runs in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him.
So they turn things over to the righty, Nate Pearson.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. That should get the dugout going. It's 5-zip.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 1 so far. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Nito makes the grab, and there's one down. So up next, William Contreras. Late with the swing there. Pearson, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball,
and I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it, that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
One down, base is empty. And
one
now
ball,
1 and 2. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's in there. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Alvarado.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hayward at the plate and takes high there. Contreras stands at third with one gone in the inning. Two balls, no strikes to count. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rains. The next to hit takes ball 1. And that is out of play. And that one in the air center field. Margot settles under it, and that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Oh, that's out.
All right, singing, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark? The 1-0. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. And it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Tomas Nido at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Martinez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. They're down to their final strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him, and that's the ball game. 6-0 is how this one ends. Coming up on the first pitch and starting this one, Chris Sale. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now here is Jorge Polanco. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rings under it. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tosses to first, and Martinez is out. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. That one's
1-0.
upstairs, ball one. Foul ball there. The lefty fires. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. Back in Minnesota, getting the nod on the mound, Logan Webb.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Now at the plate, Ricky Henderson. Swinging a foul out of play.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside. And it's 2-2. Snaps it to third. Swing and he breaks his bat. Barehand grab to first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty.
Ricky on the move.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Reigns, the runner at third. Henderson on at first with nobody out. Got it, swinging. Cameron Meisner now at the plate. And the first offering is not close.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't.
Double steal. Lifted in the air down the left side. Martinez running hard to get it. He's got it. Throw into third. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
I don't know why he wouldn't run back. I don't know what happened.
Back at target field. New inning getting started. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And Sale deals. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Mickey Mantle, the next to hit.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Sale.
0-1's the count.
He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Out to short, Ripken. Tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That one misses. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Max Muncy at the dish. Okay, all set to go. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hunter has it sized up. And there's one down. Jackson Merrill will hit next. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Nabs it, 2 away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Base knock right field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger. So runner at second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Man at second.
Ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Roki Sasaki. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
1 out. Base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Pulls into third safely with a triple. It's Aaron Judge now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Merrill stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Judge comes up empty there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
So now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's William Contreras. First pitch just misses. Cut on and lifted in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Edwin Uceta taking over on the mound. Hit in the air, center field. Hunter has it sized up. And there's 1 down. William Contreras digs in now. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hunter has it sized up. That's out number 2. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Out to center. Hunter gets under it. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Manny Machado. Sasaki back to work. And Manny gets a piece. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there.
Really
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Outside corner, got him looking. And now, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Elliot Ramos. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swings, and he breaks his bat. He's got it. And there's one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And Guerrero is set down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Popped up. Albies. A long run for this one. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Albies in plenty of time to first. That's the second out. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Struck out swinging his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And Judge spoils that one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that is
that's
downstairs.
low, that's a ball.
And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the third out. And on to the fourth. And now Jackson Merrill. And the pitch. The changeup missing. And that's ball 1. Chris Martin gets the ball now. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. But he's back safely. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Doubled his first time up. That one misses.
That's the ball.
And that is ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Hit hard, should be extra bases. One runs in. Coming home. They add on late as the run scores all the way from first. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nootbaar now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one to first. Slides, but it gets by him. Ozzie in to score, and they lead by 3. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice.
Welcome to the Singers Stadium Party in Seoul, South Korea. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Texas taking on Seoul. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Jose Soriano.
Boog, you don't always know what to
Right,
expect with
let's
this
go.
guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Over to first, and an easy out to start the game. Now it's the DH, Ricky Henderson. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. For those of you tuning in who might be new to the GBL, it stands for the Global Baseball League. It's an 8-team league that plays what many consider a mini season.
It's baseball, but it's different, that's for sure.
What do you mean by it's different?
Well, the 28-game season, it changes everything. You don't have a lot of time for losing streaks or slumps in this league, especially with only 4 teams reaching the postseason.
Line drive.
Go, baby. Get down, get down, get down.
Margot
Shit.
hauls it in for the out. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Richie Sexton. Foul ball.
Damn, that shit's fucking loud.
Swings and misses.
Bobby Boucher.
Count is 0-2. The shortened schedule sort of forces teams to start hot and stay hot the entire season.
Exactly. You don't ease into it. The GBL ain't a marathon. It's a sprint.
2 out, space is empty. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count.
What? For real? Somebody's standing over your bed.
They're standing on my bed at 4 a.m.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line.
Drugs, Tina.
Did he trip?
I wish the fuck I was.
What happened? Sniper?
I don't.
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nito to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do.
Come on, man.
Back now at Singer Stadium. And today's starter, Don Sutton. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Don't do anything Teresa Caputo does. You might end up being
Manuel Margot now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Just fucking learning. Listen, I didn't do anything with a Ouija board. I do have a Ouija board, but it was not me.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And now it's Luis Garcia.
I don't even know where my Ouija. I think I have my Ouija board on top of the fireplace.
Just missed.
Don't get it out. Everybody in the chat, fans in the chat, no Ouija board. I don't like evil. Please, Becky, don't piss me off.
I'm not saying anything.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Don't piss me off, Becky. Don't give me a buggy.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
You think he's gonna help you? He got us all cursed for months.
Towards first, and foul ball.
I think I should go check my Ouija board right now. And also let me check and see if anybody's in waiting.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin. Back here in zone. Second inning set to go. Here's Max Muncy. Soriano back to work. Fastball for a strike.
I agree. 3-3-30 is a much luckier number. I didn't even say I was going to do anything with it. I was just going to check it.
Don't even look at it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Listen, I don't know.
Oh my God, Rich, I need some help over here.
I think you've gotten in your head. All I was doing was joking with you, Tina.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Nothing's going to happen.
Makes the grab, one down. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
What the fuck? I took some more time off the end. I said, maybe it's just a time off the end. Going halfway there. You know how you got to do the big things before you fall asleep? So I said, maybe it's time off the end to do it. It was like...
Fought off foul.
If you don't turn your camera back on, I'm going to go get
All
that Ouija
over
board.
the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
I can't even deal with this.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
They didn't want to fuck me, Becky. They wanted to kill me, motherfucker.
I keep thinking back to fuck, marry, kill.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Where's the ghost that'll marry me? There's women who marry ghosts on the other side. They're internet famous.
I've heard about
Strike
that.
two.
Yeah, I heard about it too.
I heard about
One ball,
married somebody
2
who's a
strikes.
famous motherfucker. Yeah, he fucks her at night. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. I don't sleep.
Right-handed reliever. Hit slowly on the ground.
Hope that's not
Garcia.
what you look like if you get caught by
Safe. He beats it.
He's safe.
Ouija board.
At the plate, Cal Ripken Jr.
Listen,
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
I'm ready to go, Becky. God damn it, I'm 56, Becky. I got one leg. Please.
High fly ball out towards left field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A 3-run shot. It's 3-0. One down. Here's the center fielder, Cameron Meisner.
maybe if they tire me out enough with these fucking dances, I won't be able
He
to
swings
do
and
it.
fouls one
The
off.
fucking Ouija board. Maybe they're trying to protect you, Tina. I think that's what Microfam is doing. Microfam, yes, I will accept your request. Now I have to give you a stupid dance. I'm going to angrily accept your request.
Hard hit, right side. Slinging it to first in time. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Tommy Canley. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here is Marcus Semien. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
The count.
And a foul ball.
I've recovered. I'm also out of breath now.
Who discovered a Ouija board? Who discovered a Ouija board?
On the ground to the left, and it goes
was made
just
by,
foul.
What's that game company? Not Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers?
What?
Warner Brothers?
No, that's what I said, and that's wrong. By I forget what fucking company created it. I have to look it up.
2 down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In this outfit, I'm gonna rip the fucking thing off. I can't take it. This has been 3 days straight of me not being able to speak proper English because I can't think. And when I talk
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
And
And that turns the lineup over.
Let me see who found the Ouija board. Why are you asking?
So the batting order turns over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Up the middle, and that one handled. They get the force. Bottom of the second. Now, Richie Palacios.
So it was first created during a seance. Bogart, Willie. Thank you for upgrading.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the.
Huh? Tonight, listen.
Huh?
Fucking overeating.
Just another one?
Yes. And Elijah Bond. Up here. At the Kennard Novelty Company.
Yeah, I was just seeing him. Okay. Okay. Hey, we're calling tomorrow morning.
I'm not fucking go up there.
It's fine. Whatever you want to do.
Bats.
Why do they even sell that fucking thing?
Because it was started as a complete gimmick.
Swings through that.
Hasbro, it is Hasbro. Everyone in the chat.
0-2 is the count.
Okay. And so now people
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Joey Gallo.
they fucking burn their fingers, all kind of crazy shit. So now let's take it out the fucking market right now. King!
And that's outside. 1 out, bases empty.
He's the one who made Boogie burn his fucking Ouija board. Do you know what it'll do to you?
And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
I think you're full of shit. I think this
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's a strike.
I do not believe for 1 second.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I've never even seen a flying cock. Do you know how many cocks I've seen?
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Andres Chaparro, the next to hit.
You saying it had legs and feet. Did it only have 1 leg? Was it in with 1 leg, Tina? Maybe it was
Pitching change here, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. And it's fouled away.
You know what? Maybe I can tell the story correctly.
That one outside, and it's 1-1.
I came in. I laid on the couch.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Raines.
And a dick was chasing me around.
Hauls it in to end the inning.
There's a dick chasing me.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Nate Pearson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And that's way high. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Starlight, thank you for upgrading to Cash Cow.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I need a minute away from you anyway. I'm too hot.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and
Ricky runs. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
For once, I agree with you.
Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I want to get back to real shit, like how Keem is scared.
Now fly ball to right center. Margot sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
that's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at second here, one gone.
He was going real life. He was saying a lot of real life shit about me. They were lying. He was there talking about
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
He was saying shit about my father. My father's never been around.
And that's strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Off the catcher and rolls away. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Ricky and he scores. And it's an RBI single and it's 4-0.
Everything came together for him.
Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in, William Contreras singled and scored his first time. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe in position. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. And here is Cal Ripken Jr. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
One and one.
This one high in the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Man at first, nobody out. Colson Montgomery
Inside, ball 1.
getting ready to hit. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground. And that's just foul.
Ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. Just off the inside edge. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. He goes down looking. Tomas Nido at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Martinez in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses.
Ball, 1 strike.
And the count even 1-1. They're down to their final strike. Renfroe off of
1
first
ball,
with 2 away.
2 strikes.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family.